Rockbridge at Francis Howell, the Vikings ringing in senior night. And how about this for a tribute? Clyde Tomlinson has been public address announcer and is operating the scoreboard for 50 years, and he got a game ball. Nathaniel Pete of Rockbridge, though, was looking for big things on the road, but look at the Howell defense there with a sack of quarterback Grant Hadjasek. Pete even having trouble getting going. Of course, he's headed to Stanford, but nothing doing right there against Francis Howell defense. On offense now, the Vikings with the football, and this deflected pass is actually caught by Jackson Hetzel, and Francis Howell in business. Then the Vikings still on the move. This one up for grabs, and that is in possession of the offensive player Hetzel. So it was looking good until a bad snap way back, and that did in Francis Howell. Rockbridge taking advantage here at Hadjasek to Marcus Manuel for the touchdown for the Bruins, and they improved to 7-2 with a good road victory, 35-21.
Spartans looking to defend their home against the Panthers from Fort Zumwalt North, but Fort Zumwalt is the one who got off to the hot start. How about this? Big fella, 260-pound running back Jalen Vaughn up the middle, dragging defenders in easily for 6, and the Panthers have the early 7-0 lead. Just moments later, would you want to tackle this guy? Because the Battle defense sure didn't seem interested. 260 pounds, 55 yards, his second touchdown of the night. Fort Zumwalt's up 14-0. Battle starts to wake up, though. Jaron Lewis with a bullet to Torian Palmer. He shakes the defender, takes it in, and Battle's on the board, down 14-6. Mounting a comeback in the third. They're down 14-12. They take their first lead of the game, and Battle goes on to win 26-14. They get revenge on Fort Zumwalt from a 2016 playoff.
Elias at Cardinal Ritter, a long ways to travel down I-70 for a ball game in St. Louis. The Crusaders not seeming to be intimidated, and in the opening drive, it's Blake Veltrop. He goes right up the middle, and he will outrun the defenders, and Elias has the early lead over Cardinal Ritter, 7-0. Cardinal Ritter would respond in a hurry. It's the quarterback going deep to Cameron Coleman, who goes 80 yards, and this ball game is knotted up. Now, I want you to pay attention to the receiver on this next play for Cardinal Ritter. His name is Jamison Williams. It's literally the same play as you just saw. Jamison Williams is being recruited by Alabama and Ohio State. He takes it to the house. A tough night for the Crusaders as Cardinal Ritter wins this one 61-30.
Moving along to Tipton, the Cardinals and the North Callaway Thunderbirds. And Tipton receiver Dalton Weaver shows some muscle there as he meets the defender Matthew Blair. Wow, another look there in slow motion. North Callaway's defense, though, helped out, getting a quarterback sack to pin Tipton deep in its own end of the field. And on the offensive side, a little bit of razzle-dazzle here for the T-Birds and a one-handed catch. Look at this. Dawson Wright reels it in, and North Callaway would win this game 35-12 over Tipton. On to Hall. Riley Field, the site. California Pintos welcoming the Mexico Bulldogs. Both teams looking for their first win. California starting well. Clayton Winkler, the interception of Ty Prince, but that would not be capitalized on by the Pintos. Mexico would get it done on defense here, forcing Logan Parrish of California to fumble the ball. Hard hit there. Ball pops loose. The Bulldogs have it. And on the ensuing possession, Mexico does capitalize on the offensive side, running it in. Dylan Nichols scores a 1-yard run, and Mexico prevails 22-15. The Bulldogs in the win column. On to Boonville, off and flying. Later, it's quarterback Nolan Hare, really one of the top players in the area, finds his receiver Ben Thomas for the score. Blair Oaks not done yet. Looked like an awkward snap, no problem for Nolan Hare. Finds Pritchett, converting on a 3rd and long. And then, just for good measure, Riley Lentz forces in for 6. Blair Oaks blanks Boonville 31-0.